Good morning, my children, and once again, welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to start with a brand new topic, which is called questions and answers. But before we commence with this, let's have a quick review of previous videos. Remember, yesterday we started working with vocabulary that we practiced since the day we started with the class of pre-primary. On previous videos, we also saw, we also saw the verb to be, the use, okay? We use it for express an emotion, to express our physical body, and to express the activities, the jobs that we do. Remember, with the verb to be, we also saw, we practiced the personal pronouns or just pronouns. Now remember, pronouns are small words that we use when we don't know the name of a person or when that person's name is very big. Recuerden, chicos, que para el día de hoy, antes de empezar con un nuevo tema, el día de hoy vamos a trabajar con un nuevo tema, vamos a repasar todo lo que hemos estado trabajando anteriormente. Recuerden que en el video de ayer estuvimos trabajando, practicando con vocabulario que nosotros ya habíamos visto desde que iniciamos el curso de preprimaria. También hemos estado trabajando con el verbo to be. Recuerden que este verbo, esta palabra, la vamos a ocupar para expresar nuestras emociones, para expresar cómo somos físicamente y para expresar el trabajo que nosotros realizamos, ya sea policeman, fireman, postman, doctor, nurse, etc. Also, también recuerden, chicos, que dentro de este verbo to be también estábamos estudiando los pronombres personales o únicamente pronombres. Recuerden que los pronombres son palabras pequeñas que nosotros ocupamos cuando no sabemos el nombre de una persona o cuando el nombre de esta persona es muy largo. For example, Elizabeth. Let me think in another one. Carolina. Those are big names. Okay? So in order to say them completely, we use the pronoun. Como esos nombres a veces son muy largos, para ahorrar tiempo, a veces utilizamos estos pronombres porque son palabras pequeñas. Ahora recuerden que los pronombres varían de acuerdo a las personas. Let's start with the review of pronouns. We start with I, yo, you, for boy or for girl, you, tú. Then we have he. He, remember, is for boy. He, in Spanish, él. Then we have she. She, remember, is for girls, para niñas. She, ella. Then we have it. It, remember, is for animal or for objects. In the case of the whiteboard, it's an example. It, esto. Okay? Then we have we. Remember, we is for all of us, including the teacher. Para todos nosotros, incluyendo el teacher Jacob. Quiere decir la persona que está señalando, que está hablando dentro de ese grupo. Nosotros. Then we have they. They, it's for a specific group of people in which the person that is pointing or is speaking is not involved. They, ellos. Recuerden que ellos es cuando hablamos acerca de un grupo específico de personas en donde el que señala, el que habla, no está en ese grupo. ¿Okay? Es un grupo aparte. Ellos. Very good. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, today we're going to discuss about questions and answers. Para el día de hoy, como les había comentado al principio del video, vamos a comenzar con un nuevo tema llamado preguntas y respuestas. Ahora, para estas preguntas, chicos, únicamente vamos a responder de la siguiente forma. Nosotros cuando yo les hago una pregunta y esa pregunta, cuando yo les haga una pregunta de acuerdo a un objeto, si es verdad lo que les estoy diciendo, vamos a responder con yes, it is. Cuando no es verdad acerca de lo que les pregunto de este objeto, cuando no es verdad, cuando es mentira, vamos a decir no, it isn't. Okay, let's practice for this. Remember, not your head. Para esto vamos a practicar las respuestas primero. Vamos a mover la cabecita para que de esa forma se nos facilite el aprendizaje. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Very good. For example, here, this, remember, it's a marker. Now, what if I tell you qué pasaría si en lugar de decirles que es un marcador, les pregunto, is this a television? Esto de aquí es una televisión. Is this a television? No, it isn't. ¿Ok? Porque pues obviamente no es una televisión, es un marcador, es un plumón. ¿Ok? Let me grab another. Is it a marker? ¿Es un marcador? Is it a marker? Yes, it is. Let's practice with another example. This one right here. This. Is it a circle? A circle? No, it isn't. Is it a teddy book? Yes, it is. Very good. For example, this dice, este dado. Is it color green? No, it isn't. Is it color orange? Yes, it is. Okay? And we can also practice with a person. For example, the teacher. Is it a girl? ¿Es una niña? No, it isn't. Is it a boy? Yes, it is. Okay? Very good. So, behind the teacher Jacob, I have 4 additional examples. For this, we're going to practice because after this, we're going to start working with our teddy books. Detrás de teacher Jacob tengo otros 4 ejemplos de preguntas y respuestas utilizando yes, it is o no, it isn't. Vamos a practicarlas porque después haremos el ejercicio correspondiente a su teddy book. Vamos a empezar con el primer objeto. Here. First of all, let's see what it is. Vamos a ver qué objeto tenemos. It's a radio, ¿ok? Es un radio lo que tenemos aquí. The question says, la pregunta dice, is it a ball? Once again, is it a ball? Remember, like the ball we used to play? No, it isn't, because it's a radio. So, no, it isn't. In this case, we are going to underline, vamos a subrayar, N-O, no, it isn't. Toda la respuesta. Recuerden que vamos a tener 2 opciones para contestar la pregunta. Yes, it is, cuando sí es verdad, o no, it isn't, cuando es mentira, cuando no es verdad. Okay? Very good. Let's continue with the second object. It says, is it a car? Is it a car? You know, a means of transportation that we use to travel from a distance to another. Yes, it is. Very good. Now, yes, it begins with the letter Y. Yes, it is. Okay, let's continue with the example number 3. We have a part of the body. Remember parts of the body? Eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hair, neck, shoulders, chest, elbows, arms, hands, fingers, stomach, hips, back, legs, knees, feet. Okay? It's very important that you also practice it so you don't forget it. So the question for number 3 is it an eye, this part of the body? Is it an eye? No, it isn't. Because it's a mouth. Esto es una boca, not eye. So, no, it isn't. No, no lo es. And finally, example number 4. The question says, dice la pregunta, is it a star? Is it a star? You know, star, the object that appears up there in the sky when the sun goes down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, as you can see, today's topic, questions and answers, are not difficult. The only thing that we have to do, once again, is to concentrate, to pay attention on the objects, okay? And also to answer properly and completely. Como pueden ver, chicos, para el día de hoy el tema, pues no fue difícil. Lo único que tenemos que poner atención es en los objetos, ver cuáles son, ver cómo se llamaban en inglés y aparte responder correctamente y completamente. Recuerden que yo no quiero que nada más digan yes, no. Tenemos que responder como se debe. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Okay? Very good. Now, the activity of today is part of your teddy books and it's located right here. We have some exercises. Page 92 of the family of the 90s. 9 and 2, 92. Remember, you have 5 seconds to go and pick up your book and your pencil case if you want to work along with the teacher Jacob. Go! Okay, so let's begin with the activity of today. Now, the objects that I have behind me are the objects that you have for your activities. Let's begin with the first object right here. Now, this is an animal of the farm. What animal is it? First of all, remember we have to recognize the objects. So, this one right here. What is it? Okay, duck. Very good. Now the question for the duck, it says, is it a duck? Is it a duck? Yes, it is. So, with a color or with your pencil, let's underline the answer. Yes, it is. Okay? Because it's a dog, remember. For the second object, we have a means of communication. Remember, means of communication are also very important that you continue practice them. We have television, we have radio, we have newspapers, we have magazines, we have fax, telephones, letters, okay? So, right here is a television. And the question is, dice la pregunta, is it a kitchen? Remember kitchen, parts of the house? Is it a kitchen? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay, because it's a television. Remember kitchen in Spanish, cocina. The third object, we have it right here. Okay, first of all, we have to see what is it. Tenemos que ver qué es. What do you think it is? A book. Very good. Remember, book in Spanish, libro. The question says, dice la pregunta, this one. Is it a radio? Is it a radio? You know, a means of communication, the one that we use to listen to music. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay? It's a book, not a radio. And finally, object number 4. We have an animal that lives in Australia. Remember, Australia, it's another country of the world. Okay? So, what is it, first of all? Kangaroo. Very good. Remember, kangaroos are the animals that are always jumping. Recuerden que los canguros son los animales que siempre se la pasan saltando. So, the question says, dice la pregunta, is it a kangaroo? Yes, it is. Sí, sí es. So, we underline the correct answer. Subrayamos la respuesta correcta. Now remember, my children, these were just a few examples, exercises of all the activities, all the objects that you can recognize at home. Remember, when you want to know if something is true or something is false, first of all, we have to make the question. Recuerden chicos que estos fueron solo algunos ejemplos, algunos ejercicios de toda la infinidad de cosas que ustedes pueden preguntar con esta pregunta, ¿ok? Recuerden, si ustedes quieren saber si algo es verdad o algo es mentira, recuerden la pregunta. Is it a, y dicen el objeto, is it a pencil? Is it a rabbit? Is it an apple? Is it color yellow? Is it color black? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it a Buzz Lightyear? Cualquier pregunta que ustedes quieran realizar, lo pueden hacer. Y recuerden, cuando algo es verdad, vamos a decir, yes, it is. Cuando algo no es verdad, no, it isn't. Okay? Very good. So, after finishing with the exercises, after underlining the correct answers, if you want, you can paint the objects with different colors. Ya que hayamos subrayado las respuestas correctas en nuestro ejercicio, si ustedes quieren colorear los objetos que trabajamos el día de hoy, lo pueden hacer. Recuerden con diferentes colores y recuerden trabajos bien hechecitos. So, that's it for today, my children. We see you tomorrow with more questions using yes, it is, no, it isn't, more activities, more information with the teacher Jacob. Have an excellent day. Take care. Goodbye.